Gracie's Wig Journey is my YouTube channel. However, I have a TikTok channel, and I ordered on the TikTok shop platform this beautiful 24-inch synthetic, heat-friendly wig. And today I'm going to get into all the details of how it's made, the cap, and all my recommendations. And guess what the cost was? Total, including shipping, was $23.74. Come with me, let's begin. I thought I would start this wig review of the $23.74 synthetic wig that I purchased from my TikTok channel. It's through a vendor, a TikTok vendor. I will put the link down below, as well as the color. The color is a code. It's not actually a name. But be mindful of a few things. Number one, and I will show you, because I'll show you how it's made, they tend to run very, very large. They stretch an awful lot. So if I was going to do this again, I would try to order, if it was available, in a smaller size. I wore a typical average size, and it, to me, seemed like it was an extra large. So just be mindful of that in making your order. Now, also, what's important is that you are aware not only with the tools that you would use, meaning the comb, but also when you're brushing it, be aware to always use the wig brushes. The vendor even said that upon opening and when you first put it on, you're going to be noticing a lot of hair coming out of your brushes. That's true. I thought, oh, wow. It's a beautiful wig, but really there's a lot of hair coming here. I just got this yesterday, so I will monitor this to see what happens. But other than that, and the vendor kind of give you a heads up, just be aware of that. But now the second point, and that is, what kind of cap should you wear that's going to actually hold your wig in place? They do send you, and it's free of charge like most other vendors do. There are these like stocking type caps that work just fine for many of you, particularly if you have a lot of hair, they're very thick. But my hair is very, very thin. Baby boomers, our hair tends to get a lot thinner. And also our ends are kind of frizzy. So I prefer to wear these full head bands that even cover the scalp. This stops any kind of itchiness or whatever too. But this particular band, with this particular wig, these inexpensive wigs, it really felt totally secure and in place. Now let's get into the construction of these wigs. They're very similar to our other manufacturers as far as looking at them firsthand. You see here, this would be the top here. They don't have lace fronts or monofilament, meaning that there's no lace front here and there's no monofilament top. That just means that if there's one part and one part only. And if there's one negative thing about these inexpensive wigs, it's just that. You only have one part to deal with. But when I put this back on, there are ways that you can kind of style it to soften that look. And if you can focus on that, and some of you are really good at hairstyling, you will, if you do that, then these wigs are just phenomenal. You just can't beat the price. Also, the back, it has in the nape, that soft material there, and also they have on the sides an area where you can hold on, like right above your temple, like your ear tabs to put on. But in the back, they have these like a little clip on either side. You would clip these together, but do this once you have your wig on. I tried it before and it didn't work. So I put the wig on and then I clipped these two panels together, and that made it really, really snug. Before it was very, very large. The wefting is very similar to other synthetic wigs, but it's just lots of stretching. And there, again, it seems to be a very, very large cap. I would say extra, extra large. I wear an average, and I just thought it was awfully, awfully big. I'm going to put it on now so you can kind of see the part. Now, remember, I don't have a brush. I'm just using my hands. And then right here, I'm going to go up to the mirror and bring it back. Go down to the side panels, the tabs. Then I go back to the nap. And those two little things, I would normally go back and pull it and clip it. And that really makes it feel very, very secure. At least that's been my experience. But let me show you this part. This is the one negative with these wigs. Do you see? There's the part. And the part never moves. It's always the same. Now, I even feel that if that part is in the perfect location, it just looks wiggy, right? It just doesn't have that flow of hair going different places. But it can be easily styled. Remember, this is heat friendly, this particular wig. So I probably would take a curling iron and maybe I would curl it, or what I did earlier today is I just kind of brought it up here and just like put like, you know, put some kind of a clip like that. Just anything to kind of soften this look. Now, the other quick things I just want to share with you, I'm going to be wearing this and I'll report back probably in about a month or two to see if the wig is still fine, because other than that part and being kind of large, it's a beautiful wig. It's not shiny like a lot of times your synthetic wigs are, and also the fibers are so soft. Whether they get snarly or frizzy, you'll be the first to know. But this is how I would be wearing it every day. Remember, I'm all into these bands. It's so easy. You wake up, you're in your grubs, you put them on, away you go. And for baby boomers, the only difference with us is that we should always wear our hair away from our face. We don't have to have short hairstyles. We can have the long hair. We could be braiding it. And also, like I had before, you can always just put this in a scrunchie. This is my go-to all the time. And this would be fine for the day. But remember, this is the key. So I think that if you can kind of figure that out, figure out how to soften that look, I think these are a gold mine. So thank you for joining my channel. Please put subscribe, comments, and also the bell. And you know what I am doing? A new feature I'm going to be adding, coming out. It's either going to be once a week or once every other week. I'm going to be doing a research project in which I'm going to be going on to the top 4 or 5, the big companies that make these beautiful wigs, synthetic, human hair, whatever. And I'm going to report back to you as far as the discounts, what the codes are, what they're offering, and all things to know, because that was the one thing when I was new to this wig journey. I would get a wig here and then I would say, oh my God, I didn't know that I could have gotten it for like 20% or 30% off. I didn't know that. I want to empower you. I want to research for you where you're going to get the greater discounts. Then you can go over, get your wig. My goal is to save you time and to save your money. Have a great day and welcome to my channel.